From KWTV, Oklahoma City, this is News 9 at 10.
Good evening. Glad you're with us. There are alarming allegations coming out of the state capitol tonight.
They involve campaign financing, the Republican Party, and documents that are raising a lot of questions. Stacey Cameron is heading up this News 9 investigation.
Amy, this investigation began more than a month ago at a small diner in Hobart. It led us to the state capitol, where I spent hours digging through campaign finance reports. Tonight, we know the State Ethics Commission is reviewing the same documents I researched, and questions are now being raised into how Republican House leadership has been raising campaign funds for close to 3 years. For the first time in state history, Oklahoma is a Republican Party capital. The GOP shares control of the state Senate. There's a Republican majority in the House of Representatives.
Representative Balkman,
But below the state legislature, behind these closed doors, an investigation into Republican House leadership is getting underway. Sources inside the state capitol and the Republican Party tell me the Ethics Commission is preparing to look at GOP fundraising efforts dating back to 2004. Specifically at issue is whether certain Republican Party members violated campaign finance rules. According to my sources, those questioned fundraising efforts were a directed attempt by Republican House leaders to gain control of the House of Representatives. In 2004, Todd Hyatt became Oklahoma's first Republican Speaker of the House in more than 8 decades. But during the run-up to the election, Hyatt placed Representative Lance Cargill in charge of Republican campaign fundraising. From October 8th until October 27th, 2004, state records show 11 House Republicans gave thousands of dollars from their campaign coffers to the Oklahoma State Republican Party. But according to my sources and these campaign finance reports, the state Republican Party never received the money. Instead, the contributions, totaling more than $33,000, were deposited into the Oklahoma County Republican Committee's bank account. My sources say almost immediately, that PAC began paying thousands of dollars in campaign bills for Republican House candidates. Al Mertens chaired the committee, but multiple sources say Cargill influenced Mertens on how to spend the money in question. News 9 consulted an independent campaign law expert who says on their face alone, these campaign finance reports indicate punishable violations of state ethics rules. And if someone was using the county Republican committee in an attempt to sidestep ethics rules, that person could be prosecuted criminally. Yesterday, I visited Cargill's office inside the Capitol, but Cargill wouldn't make himself available for comment regarding this story. However, his spokesperson said Cargill hasn't been notified of any ethics investigation and that he remains dedicated to conforming with all campaign finance rules. In 2006, Cargill succeeded Hyatt as Speaker of the House, and sources familiar with House Republican fundraising say a similar scenario was repeated last year. And according to my sources, the purpose of those fundraising efforts was to, again, help secure the election of certain Republicans. Kelly, Amy, I'll let you guys know what we find out when we continue looking at the 2006 records.
All right, Stacey, and we've asked the Ethics Commission asking about their coming investigation. However, state law and rules of confidentiality prohibit the committee from either confirming or denying the investigation is underway.